welcome back to a brand new vlog. I hope you are all doing really well and enjoying this weather that we currently have, because I am making full use of it. I feel like this week we are getting a glimpse of summer and I am not complaining in the slightest. I have had the nicest day and I forgot how much I enjoy working when it's sunny and warm, because I can do so much of my work outside. I can just take little breaks and walk outside, sit in the garden. I had my breakfast in the garden, my lunch in the garden, and it has just been so nice. The fact that I am sat here at 20 to 5 wearing shorts and a tank top and I am boiling is just heavenly. I just couldn't wish for anything else. So today is Tuesday. It's the Tuesday that feels like a Monday because we had the bank holiday weekend, and I thought I would pick up my camera and start vlogging again because I've just finished the last vlog that you watched and I have really got back into vlogging. Oh, has my camera just moved? Sorry about that, but as I was saying, I have really got back into vlogging. I've really found my feet again. I feel like I've got so much more to show you now that it's sunny and the garden is in full bloom and lots of very exciting things are happening. So yes, I have a lot to update you on over the next kind of 4 weeks. But yes, I've just wrapped up work for the day. I've just finished a call with my management. I've actually just phoned my mum as well, helping her with some business bits and bobs. Basically teaching her how to copy and paste. And yeah, I'm looking forward to a really nice evening, probably in the garden. We have actually spent the whole weekend in the garden and there is just nothing better, honestly. We've been making plans, working on projects, doing bits and bobs, just like weeding, tidying up. And I actually think that's my favourite way to spend the weekend. I'm actually heading into London tomorrow for kind of like a seasonal date day with Nadia. I feel like without realising we've started to do this on a seasonal basis, and we've almost started to book in these like girly days where we're not working, we're just having a nice day in London, doing a bit of shopping, having lunch, like looking around the shops, just wandering, just having a really nice unplanned relaxed day. And we tend to do it within each season. We don't do it often, to be honest, but when we do, it is so lovely, and I'm just over the moon that tomorrow the weather is just as nice as it is today, because we're going to make full use of it. And I am so pleased that I did my wardrobe switch over, because now I have the sunshine. I feel like I manifested it by getting all my dresses out. So I think later this week I'm going to do a good washing situation and get all my dresses in the wash, get all my linen pieces in the wash, hang them out to dry outside, and then give them all a good iron and pop them all back, because it feels like this week is the perfect time to do it. But anyway, I thought I'd bring you along for a little spend the week with me, pretty much. Probably won't be a full week because, as you know, my videos are pretty long and sometimes I only vlog for 2 days and they're edging on an hour, but I'll just show you what we get up to, some little bits and bobs here and there. I've actually just ordered some new summer accessories. Oh my gosh, spider on me. Some summer accessories from H&M. Because I was just having a little look on there this morning and I had a bit of a list of things I'd quite like to add to my collection, and there has some gorgeous bits on there and kind of ticked my boxes, so I can show you that when that arrives this week. We also will have the dining table arriving and hopefully get started on the bench cushion for the kitchen. And yeah, probably just spend loads of time in the garden, which I am so happy about. I think I'm just going to finish off a couple of last bits. I've got a video going live shortly, so I need to get that sorted. And I also have some DMs to reply to from today. And then I think I'm gonna dig out my book that I haven't read yet, that I've been meaning to read for about months now, and it's just been sat on my bedside table pretty much collecting dust. And I'm gonna start it and sit in the garden and get myself a nice cold drink and just, yeah, enjoy. This is exactly my favourite thing about summer, because I feel like I really enjoy my kind of like non-working times, and I feel like my schedule just feels so much more free-flowing, and oh, I just love it. And this is my at-home summer outfit today. I've got these shorts on, which I absolutely love, from Sandro. I've had these for a good few years now. I actually got these from the Ashford outlet, so if you are local to Ashford, or you live in London and you fancy getting the train down, I really recommend it because they have some really gorgeous kind of high-end high street stores. No super designer stores, but high-end high street, definitely. There's a Ralph Lauren, there's Sandro, Marge, loads of gorgeous shops. And I picked these up in there for about £80, and I think they would have been nearly 200, and I just love them. They are my perfect shorts. They're high-waisted. I love the fact that they're not super tight. They're just so flattering, and this colour of denim is my favourite. And then I've also got this knitted tank top on from Zara, which I have had for honestly years. I think I bought this in the Zara sale when I was about 15, probably for about £4, and I've honestly worn it so much. It's one of my favourite tops because you can just throw it on. I love the colour of it. It falls really nicely. And yeah, this is such an easy, just at home garden outfit. And then on my feet, I have my White Company little like fluffy Birkenstock shoes. These are actual shoes, they're not slippers, but I just love these, and I just love that they're fluffy, they're so comfortable. Although I'm not going to show you my feet too close because one of my toenails is sadly missing. I stubbed my toe and my toenail fell off right before summer. Great. This afternoon I have just been getting my herb table back outside, giving it a bit of a spruce up. I have just been, you know, brushing it down, moved my mint and my chives here. These are from last year and they have done so well. I mean, my chives are looking a little bit funny. And I did cut loads of mint off a couple of weeks ago when we were hosting, but it's already growing back, so that's good. Got loads of mint here, and we also have loads of mint on the other side of the garden. And then my rosemary tree is also doing really well. We've got some little flowers coming out of here, which is lovely. This ranunculus has definitely seen better days. I think it's, oh dear, all the petals are coming off. I think the ranunculus is time to kind of say goodbye to this now that that season is over. But I'm thinking to pop to the garden centre at some point and get some new bits for my pots, because I would like to put some out on our dining table. And also I am kind of working on this little terrace section, so I gave this a good sweep and I just weeded all the patio. I mean, really, we need to redo this patio because it is so wonky and a lot of the slabs are loose, and you can see like there's literally no grout in between these slabs, but it's fine for now. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, I'm thinking of bringing our sofa here as well, our little corner sofa. And we've also got the table because I like to sit out here in the mornings because it's so nice and quiet and just really, really warm. So I'd like to put a couple of little pots on there just so they look pretty. And I did buy this from IKEA when we first moved in. I bought an L-shaped sofa. I bought 6 chairs and the table for around about £1,000, which is crazy because garden furniture is really expensive. But obviously it's been left outside for the whole winter and it's starting to silver up a little bit, so a lot of the kind of like stain that's on here is slowly peeling, which I'm actually really pleased about because I was thinking of sanding this down to get it to that nice kind of like stripped natural wood and then seal it with a clear sealant. So I think I'm just going to leave it outside and let it do its thing, because yeah, the chairs have started to kind of like lose their paint. I guess this is a paint. I mean, it might be a seal, I'm not sure, but it's just going to take me way too long to try and sand this because all these little grooves in here need to be sanded. It's just a bit of a nightmare, so I'm going to leave it, see how it does, and then I may potentially paint it. I'm not sure, we shall see. But the garden is looking so beautiful. I won't bore you with more garden updates, but I trimmed all of my buxus hedges over the weekend and got a very bad casualty on my finger in the process. But yeah, everything's just coming into bloom. It's looking gorgeous. The alliums are starting to pop up here and there. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday today. I keep forgetting what day it is because the bank holiday weekend has thrown me off, but I am dressed and ready. This is actually the first time I've spoken this morning. I am heading into London today for mine and Nadia's little date day in London. I'm really looking forward to it. It's super early, but I wanted to get the train in just to make the full use of the whole day. So I thought I would show you what I'm wearing because the weather is meant to be amazing today up in London. and I kind of needed to dress for 2 temperatures, so it's all about layering. So my first base of the outfit is this white little cord set from Petite Studio. I did show you this in a vlog a few weeks ago, and I absolutely love this outfit so much. I feel like this style is going to be my summer staple. So I've got the suit trousers on, they're wide leg. They are a little bit bigger than I would like around the leg, but it's fine. And then the waistcoat, which is just gorgeous. I love how stiff and rigid this is because it just really keeps its shape. And then I've got my new shoes on, which I haven't actually worn yet, so this is their first outing. My new Celine espadrilles, which I am absolutely in love with, and I'm really excited to wear these today. I'm hoping that they're not going to rub because obviously they're new shoes, but we shall see. Hopefully it's fine. I've also just popped on a little belt with this as well, just to keep these trousers up. This is just one from Amazon. And then my jacket is from Dunst, which again I did show you in a video a few weeks ago. So I'm kind of wearing a lot of new in bits today, but I just love this buttermilk colour with the white. I think it just looks really chic. And because it's a bit chilly this morning, it's just quite fresh in the air. And I think potentially it might not be warm enough to have like full sleeves out all day long if it's a little bit breezy or whatever. So I thought I would bring this jacket as well. And yeah, I just love this jacket. I think it's so gorgeous and just looks super, super chic. And then I've just got my YSL bag today because I wanted to bring my camera and like perfume and stuff. So I thought I'd bring a slightly bigger bag. But my hair is not the best today. I'm having a bit of a bad hair day. I think it's just like not really doing what I want. And it's just a bit messy and like all over the place, but anyways, it's not the end of the world. Going to have a lovely day. So I'm heading into London and meeting Nadia first of all on Bond Street. So I'm very excited, cannot wait. I'm gonna get in the car, get to the station. I don't want to be running late today, so I've given myself lots of time this morning to just poodle over to the station, park up, do my parking, train ticket, everything, and then we can get to London. Good morning, it's Thursday today, and I thought I would start today outside in the garden like I used to do in the summer. If you've watched my vlogs for around about a year, you may remember that I used to start my vlogs in the summer doing my little walk around the garden with my morning drink, and I would always start here, and it fills me with so much excitement that I am currently doing that. So today is Thursday. We have quite a lot of little bits on today. The main thing that is happening today is the dining table is arriving, and I've got a time slot between 7 AM and 12 PM, and then I have a beauty appointment at 12:30. So I'm really hoping that it's gonna come this morning and I'm not gonna be late for my appointment. But this was the only time slot I could do this week, so I'm praying that it works and all goes to plan. Does anybody else find when you're waiting for deliveries to come and it's like an early time slot, I'm always in such a predicament because I got caught out once and I had a very similar time slot. It was 7 AM till I think 11 actually. And I thought, I got up my normal time, did my workout, and then I thought, right, I need to have a shower, I need to wash my hair. But it was like nearly 7 o'clock and I thought, oh, are they gonna come at 7? In my head I thought they probably won't, they'll probably come at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So I got in the shower, was washing my hair. Luckily, I had my phone in the shower and I had it on full volume, and the doorbell and all the sensors around the house started going off and they were arriving, and I was in the shower, my hair was wet, I'd like just put the shampoo in, so I had to jump out the shower and just like chuck some clothes on. I was soaking wet. I went downstairs. It was so embarrassing and it was an awful experience. So I am traumatized by that and I will not be doing that again. So this morning it was exactly the same thing. I did my workout. It was 10 to 7. I thought, do I have a shower now? I thought, no, not gonna have a shower. I'm just gonna put some hair oil in my hair, chuck it up, keep my workout clothes on. I've just put a cardigan on because it's a little bit chilly this morning. And yeah, I thought just in case they do come early, I don't want to be caught out again because that was so embarrassing. So yeah, this morning I'm pretty much playing a bit of a waiting game. So I'm probably just going to do some laptop stuff. I need to do some washing, just do some like house bits and bobs this morning. And then once the table has arrived, I'm not sure if I need to build it or not. I'm kind of like unsure. So we shall see about that. And then I'm gonna head off for a beauty appointment. I'm actually going for my Botox top up. And I don't know if I've really spoken about like aesthetic beauty treatments that much on YouTube for a while, but I have been getting Botox now for about 2 years. And I mainly got it in the first place because I was getting severe headaches, worse than I get them now, right in my eyebrows, kind of like in this section here, and then sometimes like at the top of my head, but it was always in my forehead. And anyway, I spoke to quite a lot of people and someone advised me to get Botox and see if it works. And Botox is very good because it does fade. It's not the same as filler at all. You're essentially just relaxing that muscle. You're not really filling things in your face, and Botox does wear off. So after a while you notice that, for example, like my frown will come back because the Botox is worn off, and it's different for everyone. Some people it lasts for a really long time, some people it wears off quite quickly. Depends how strong that muscle is that you're relaxing. So anyways, I've been getting it in 2 areas, in my kind of like 11 lines here and also the top of my forehead. And I notice that the top of my forehead wears off very quickly, but my 11 lines does last a really long time. And honestly, I have noticed such a difference with my headaches, especially around like hormonal periods. They have definitely reduced. I do get phases where I'll have like 2 weeks with a solid headache non-stop. And I've spoken to quite a lot of you actually. A lot of you have recommended things, and I've spoken to a few of you in DMs on Instagram. And a lot of people have said to me it could be to do with my jaw and like clenching my teeth. And I am quite an anxious person, so if I'm like overthinking something or I'm quite stressed about something, I harbour all of that stress in my jaw. And I will wake up some mornings having honestly clenched my teeth so hard and my jaw aches. Like I open my mouth and I almost have to like click it. It hurts so much. So I don't know if I'm going to get this done today. I just kind of want to chat to Becky, my esthetician, and see what she thinks about it, about potentially getting masseter Botox. Now, as you probably know, I only really like things that are very, very natural. I have had lip filler before. I feel like you wouldn't really know. I feel like I wouldn't want you to look at me and think, oh, like she's never had anything done, she's so natural, like I want to look like her, or I don't know. That sounds very big-headed, but hopefully you get my gist. I always want you to know when I've had things done and just be completely transparent about it, and also advise you on the proper ways of doing things, because I have seen a lot of not very great procedures from friends, family, people out there, and I feel like you just have to make sure that you find somebody that has the same alignment as you, somebody that is firstly a nurse. My esthetician is actually a full-time nurse, and she does this kind of like on the side as her own little business. So she's a registered nurse. She is so educated, she's so lovely. She completely takes the time to get to know you, your aims, what you want to gain from this, and like why you're getting it done and all those things. And I have been to a few different people over the last kind of like 2-3 years. And because I've moved house, I've just kind of like moved over this way. But yes, so I'm thinking about maybe getting the masseter Botox. and because that's such a strong muscle in your jaw, if you're somebody that harbours a lot of tension in that area, you will be like clenching a lot. And I'm not doing it for appearance values at all. A lot of people do get that Botox done to slim your jaw. That doesn't always happen, and I'm not really fussed about that side of it. It's more just like the tension in my head and I just want it to go. So I don't know if I'm going to get it today. I might just have a conversation with her and see how I feel, but I will be getting the Botox in my forehead done. And I tend to get that around twice a year, probably like every 6 months I get that. So it's a very like minimal procedure. It's not like a lot of upkeep. I'm not going in there like every week. And yeah, that's the only thing I get. I haven't had my lip filler done for about 1.5 years now, and to be honest, I don't think I will. I think I will just leave them to do their thing. Never say never. I think it's important to just address these things online, especially when I am showing you so much of my life and I'm being so open and so honest with you about things. I feel like it's important to discuss these things. So anyways, that's my little beauty chat while we're in the garden. But that is what's going on today. It is a beautiful morning, blue skies. It's a little bit fresh right now, but I feel like in the next 2 hours it's going to be so warm. So I've got all the doors open. I'm going to get some washing in and hang it up outside, and probably get back to all the emails that I missed yesterday while I was in London. Which brings me on to the fact that I literally didn't vlog anything yesterday, and that is purely because I just was having the nicest day with Nadia. We were catching up on so much, and I just kind of thought, you know what, I'm not gonna put the pressure on like getting my camera out and filming us, and I'm just gonna really enjoy chatting and just having a nice girly day. And we weren't working, so it was just purely a friend date day, and it was so lovely. I did pick up a couple of bits from some of the shops that we went into. I posted a TikTok, and also I posted an Instagram carousel, so depending on what platform you prefer to use, you can see exactly where we went. I've tagged all the places, and I've kind of tried to do it in order of where we went, so you can, if you want to do the same route or like the same day with one of your friends or your mum or something like that, then you can do it in almost like the same order. Because I have never really been to that area before. It was like Belgravia area and then kind of coming down into Sloane Square. Obviously I've been to Sloane Square and King's Road and things like that, but that little area of Belgravia was so beautiful, and there were just so many gorgeous little shops. We probably could have spent so long there and just looked in all the little shops, all the boutiques. It was gorgeous. So I'm going to show you. I didn't pick up much, just a couple of bits, but I'll show you. As I was saying, I didn't get loads, just a couple of little things. We went into a deli in Belgravia called Bailey and Sage, and honestly it was so incredible. I said to Nadia, I really wish I had somewhere like that right in my village, because firstly it was so beautiful, but also all of the produce was like locally made. Even just the produce, like the fruit and vegetables, they were so fresh. We walked in and you just got hit by this scent of like fresh fruit and vegetables. It was amazing. And I saw they had a stand of their own Côte de Provence rosé. Bailey and Sage is the name of the deli, and I just thought this looked so beautiful. And we have a little pre-summer barbecue at Jack's family house this weekend, so I thought I could bring that for Jack's mum and I to enjoy. And then I picked up, oh, Jack's eaten them already. I didn't even notice. I picked up some chocolate chip cookies because I just saw these and I thought they looked really nice. They're from Sally Clark, homemade chocolate chip cookies, and I just thought these would be really nice to have. So I picked these up, and obviously Jack's already eaten them. And that's all I got from Bailey and Sage. And as we were walking down the King's Road, we did pop into, we went into Aloe, we went into Varley, Massimo Dutti. I mean, all the stores along that whole little route that we went down, oh, they were just beautiful. And we walked past this store, which is called Knockwall. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and I've never heard of this brand before. And it's a shoe brand, or a shoe store, I should say, right on the King's Road. And the reason we went in there is because as we walked past, we spotted these loafers and both of us at the same time went, oh my God, how nice are they? So we went in and we ended up trying on pretty much all the colours. I think Nadia picked up 2 colours, so go over to her vlog if she might have posted it already, but she'll probably show you them. I picked up the navy, a little strap and buckle along the front. Really gorgeous stitching. They are so soft. They're just a lovely kind of Italian suede, really, really soft. Quite a chunky sole, which is quite nice, so they're really comfortable. But what I couldn't believe, actually, when I tried these on, is the sole. The guy was saying that the sole is made from memory foam, and actually all of their shoes are made with memory foam in the sole. I cannot explain to you how squishy and soft this sole is. They are so comfortable. So I picked up a navy because as you guys know, I always like to write a list of things that I'm looking for, things that I'm on the hunt for, and I just wait till I find the perfect thing. And one of those things was a darker pair of shoes that were a bit more spring summery. I don't actually really own any darker coloured shoes. And I saw this navy pair, and you know I just love navy, so the navy came home with me and they are so beautiful. Also, I was very impressed with the price because they were £150. And I just think they are so well made. They had loads of different colours. I think Nadia got like a taupey colour and also a black. And they did have a really gorgeous creamy white. And I am kind of regretting not getting those, but I do already have my other ones from Scarosso and also my Celine espadrilles, which are light in colour. So I felt like I didn't really need a light colour. I think a navy is going to be perfect. So yes, I really recommend Knockwall. They do actually have a website, so I will leave these linked below if you want to have a browse, but they had so many gorgeous summer shoes, loafers. Amazing. The table is built and in, and oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how much I love this little corner. I've just been sat here doing some work. I've just had my breakfast, and the light that comes in through this window in the mornings, oh, it's just heaven. And I've had the door open. Honestly, this is just amazing. I've just sent Jackson pictures and he also loves it. Oh, I just love it. So this is from the Cotswold Company. I will leave a link to this down below. It's called the Camille Round Dining Table in the Lime Wash. You can actually get this in an extendable option as well, which we did look at doing. So this is a 4-seater. You can get it in an extendable, which creates almost like, kind of like a squoval, I guess. And that is a 6-seater. But we kind of said, like, we're never going to have more than 4 of us sat here, and it's more just like for Jack and I in the week, midweek dinners, just kind of like breakfast. Just nice to have this table sat here, and I just love it. I cannot believe in the space of a week we've built the bench, painted it, got the table. So now I need to sort out the bench cushions, which is obviously going to just make it feel so much more comfortable, and then we need to source a ceiling light to replace this one. But I love it. Also, I'm really impressed with how heavy and just expensive this table looks. I mean, it was expensive. It was not cheap by any means. But just the base of it, everything about it, I am just in love with. All the little detailing and the grooves on the legs and on the sides. It's just perfect. And I think the colour of this, the kind of ashy cool tone of the light washed oak, just works so well in here. And it honestly feels like a new kitchen. It's just brought this whole area to life. I don't know why we didn't do this sooner. I am over the moon. Okay, I've just had a quick change. I popped to Sainsbury's just to get some bits for dinner tonight and tomorrow. And I just thought I'd get it done now while I had a little bit of time to spare before my appointment. I need to leave in about 5 minutes. So I thought I would just show you what I'm wearing. This is another one of my very quick and easy throw-on outfits. I feel like I'm trying to show you more just easy everyday outfits that I'm wearing at home when I'm popping out, like running errands and stuff. I've got my Novo tank top. You know, I'm obsessed with these tank tops. And then I've just chucked on this jacket because I went out without a jacket just now and I kind of regretted not bringing one. So I've got my dunce jacket back on. And then these jeans are the Zara Marine jeans that I am absolutely obsessed with. I picked these up in a denim colorway as well. I just love these. I really want to get these in white because the shape of these is so flattering. I do have to cut just a tiny bit off the bottom to make sure they're perfect length for me. But I just love how they look so relaxed and effortless. And they're just the perfect spring summer pair of jeans for me. I can wear them with heels, flats. I've got them on right now with my Celine espadrilles, which I just love. These are the comfiest shoes. I'm so pleased I got these. So yeah, that is my little outfit of the day. I am just about to leave and head to my beauty appointment, get my Botox done. So my frown isn't actually that bad right now. This Botox has lasted really well. That's me like proper frowning. But this bit needs a little bit of work. And then we're gonna see about the masseter. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna chat to Becky and see what she says and go from there. And then this afternoon, I am going to do some bits in the garden, a little bit of tidying up. I think I want to get the sun loungers out of the barn and just give everything a bit of a spruce up. And just enjoy this warm weather because honestly, it's not gonna last that long. And next week it'll probably be raining and I'll wish that I spent more time outside. So that's my plan for the afternoon. Good morning, everyone. I am absolutely roasting this morning, but I am not complaining. This weather is incredible and oh my gosh, I feel like this is just exactly what we have needed in the UK. I haven't vlogged. Also, apologies if there is a fly buzzing around. I am getting sick to death with these flies. I open the door for 5 minutes and before I know it, I've got a family of flies in the kitchen or anywhere in the house for that matter. But it's Saturday today and I haven't vlogged for a couple of days. I don't even remember the last time I picked up my camera and what I filmed. The last couple of days have been full of filming. I feel like with this amazing weather, I finally got my spark back for styling and filming outfits and I have just been on a bit of a roll. Steaming clothes, I washed all of my summer dresses and all my linens and everything and ironed them all and I put them all back in the wardrobe so everything's nice and fresh. And then I filmed lots of new outfits for Instagram. So if you're not following me already, do follow me over on Instagram because I've got lots of summer and kind of like spring weather, because obviously we're in England, outfits coming. But I'm dressed and ready because, well, I say dressed and ready. We are spending Saturday afternoon and evening over at Jack's family house at the farm for a lovely summer afternoon. I think we're gonna go on the boat, do a bit of fishing. We've got a barbecue planned, probably take the RTV up into the fields and have some drinks. And I am so excited. I cannot wait. This is the first time this year. There are so many crows at the moment. Why are they flying around like that everywhere? So creepy. Anyways, yeah, this is the first time this year that we are having an afternoon in the sun at the farm and I cannot wait. So I have a swimsuit on. This is from Hunza G. I absolutely love this swimsuit. It kind of does double as a bit of a top as well, so it's such a nice piece in your wardrobe if you're taking something on holiday and you love a swimsuit. The Hunza G material is unmatched. And then I have this little broderie anglaise skirt on, which I just love. This is from Spirit and Grace, which is a gorgeous boutique. I've had this for a couple of years now and I always bring it back out at the start of summer because I just love it. I'm feeling a bit rushed because Jack has just texted me. He's been at work this morning. He's just texted me saying, we're coming past in 5 minutes. Do you want us to pick you up? I was like, yes, that would be better because then we don't have 2 cars there. Let me just quickly pack the bag, get dressed and ready, and then I'm ready to go. So I am in a bit of a hurry, but I wanted to talk to you about this book because I started reading this a couple of days ago. This is Never Lie by Frida McFadden. I will link this below. And I honestly finished this in the space of half a day. I read the entire book and I really enjoyed it. Definitely not as good as some of her other ones. I think the Housemaid series is a lot better. I kind of knew the ending. As I was reading it, I put 2 and 2 together, but that wasn't the final outcome. It was just kind of like an idea of what the final outcome was going to be. So I wasn't super shocked when I read the ending. I kind of expected something along those lines. However, it was a very gripping and very good read. And I love Freida McFadden as an author. So I've just finished this and I need another book. So does anybody have any other recommendations? I mean, I still have a few of her books to read, but I'm wondering if anyone has any other authors that maybe I haven't explored before, just to try something new. And I also find books like this that are so thin and small, I just read them in honestly like 4 hours. I think I read this in. I'm quite a fast reader and I need something a bit bigger that's going to last me longer. Otherwise, I am going through books so quickly, especially in the summer, because I tend to put my laptop down at 5 o'clock and go and sit outside in the garden and read for a few hours before Jack gets home. So yes, any book recommendations, please let me know. But yes, apart from that, I don't have too much else to update you on. I had a lovely Friday evening last night. My friend Beth came over for a little glass of rosé in the garden and it was just heaven. We were sat there in the sun at about, I think she came at about 5:30, 6 o'clock. She brought a really gorgeous lemon and blueberry cake with her, which when Jack got home, me, Jack and Beth ate a lot of. A little loaf, so we had some of that. We had, what else did we have? Oh, we had some crisps and yeah, just a glass of rosé, and she just came for a few hours just for a good catch up. And it was lovely, it was so nice. I absolutely adore Beth so much. That was a lovely way to start the weekend. And I cannot wait to get to the farm and start doing some summery bits and bobs. I have been in the garden a little bit over the last couple of days, and I stupidly sat in the garden for an hour at kind of like peak sunshine reading that book, and I burnt, I don't know if it's coming up on camera, but I burnt my shoulder and it's quite sore. So I've gone for a swimsuit today because that can kind of cover it a little bit. I was wearing a strapless top. So that was stupid. So I've already applied my Factor 50 on my face and my body. Oh, update on my Botox, because I don't think I did that. It was absolutely fine, super quick, super easy. As I said, I've had Botox a few times before, and it takes a while to kick in. It usually is around a week for me. It varies person to person, but usually straight away I start noticing the effect. So that's my eyebrows fully raised. There's definitely a lot less lines, and then when I frown, I usually get these indents here, which are quite difficult to get rid of. So far so good, and I'm really pleased with it, and I just feel like it's given me like quite a smooth, fresh base, which is nice. And then lastly, I didn't go ahead with the masseter Botox. I did chat to her a lot about it, and we kind of spoke about kind of how they inject it, and I got her to look at my masseter muscle, and she said my muscle was really big and I felt hers and it was a lot smaller. So I said, I'm not going to do it now, I just want to think about it a bit more. I don't want to rush into it. So yeah, gonna have a little think about it. Potentially when I next go in another 6 months, I may get it then, but I'm gonna see, because I'd rather not get it done and try and manage it myself. So I'm going to see if I can do anything else. Even just the way I sleep, I think sometimes that makes me bite down really hard, and I'm just gonna try and be a bit more mindful of when I'm concentrating to not be clenching my teeth so hard. So that is an update for you this morning. Hopefully that was speedy and not too boring, but yeah, roll on a lovely weekend. Good afternoon. We have just been on the boat doing a bit of fishing and just basically enjoying the sunshine. I've got some rosé and we are just about to take the RTV up into the field for sunset, and the boys have got some beers in the cool bag. I've got some rosé, so that is the plan, and come with us.